gotta top it like style, give life. You 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 gotta top it like style, give life. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, put it out to some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team getting money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you gotta top it lifestyle, give life. 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 It go top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Ayy, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, put it out to some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone? My name is Demille Luth, of course, and I am here today because, again, we have this amazing segment of falling or just getting your body, into that physical shape that you want to get to. I see people joining on. We're going to fall in love with our bodies again. We're going to get ourselves into that physical shape that you want to see yourself get into. You have to understand, this is all about you. It's not about anybody else. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I see you. I see you. Yes, Tava family, come on in, come on in. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to be going over some points just to, help you again get to, your optimal fitness level. Again, I am a certified NASM trainer and nutritionist. So I'm going to be just discussing a few things that will help you, again, get to your optimal fitness level. And again, like I said, you have to understand this is your fitness, ladies and gentlemen. This is your body. One of the things I love to ask people all the time is, what is the most important or the most expensive thing that you own? And a lot of people, what they do is they go straight to, cars, house, or, jewelry, things like that. When in all actuality, it is your body. Your body is the most expensive thing that you own. So you want to take care of your body because that is what's going to help you get to that optimum goal. Mr. Kevin Harris, I see you. I see you got the meal plan. Can't wait for you to try it as well. Yes, sir. And I can't wait to get with you also and help you to get to your fitness goals and journey. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to jump right on into just some 5 points that I want to talk about when it comes to your fitness journey. But also I want to let you know that, we're also going to have a guest that's going to come on after me. She's a personal trainer, Ms. Shea Ortiz, who's also going to be talking to you as well about the importance of, your body and fitness and how to, again, fall in love with your body again. There's been a few of us, and I am one of them as well, a couple years ago, have fallen off and gotten back on. And that's okay, because sometimes we have that fall off. But with that fall off, you can get back on. And we're going to talk about that. She's going to talk about that. And then also make sure that you are following us on Facebook at Tava Lifestyle HQ, and also on YouTube. We have our YouTube page up as well. So we're going to get to it with this training. Let's get physical, people. We're going to have fun, okay? We're going to try to make some jokes. Hopefully they're funny. If they're not, that's okay. I'm not a comedian. It's all right. So the first point that I want to talk about, okay, the first thing that I really want to talk about, and I know you're going to say, hey, you're a physical trainer, I thought you was going to talk about, muscles and things first. Well, the first thing I want to talk about doesn't necessarily have to do with your muscles. It has to deal with your mental. Okay. Your mental has to be in order as well. That's the most important thing, because your mental is the keys to your ignition. Your mental is what gets everything going and everything started. There's been studies that shown that a poor mental poor mental health effects can have causes where your body is going to, send off improper signals to where your body can have complications with, some type of heart disease, high blood pressure. It also weakens the immune system, and also gastrointestinal problems as well. And this all comes from just the stress and the mental, awareness of not putting ourselves in a healthy mindset. And this is why I wanted to talk about the mental first, because the body can't do anything without the mind. So when it comes to your mental, we want to get up in the morning, wake up feeling good, feeling awesome. I know sometimes we go to bed and it's not easy to wake up like that, but this is what I want to challenge you, because we're going through a lot right now. And one of the challenges, and I'm working on this as well, is waking up within your first 15, 20, 30 minutes and not touching your phone, not looking at any social media, not looking at any news, but focusing on your mental state and your mental self. Okay. Exercising regularly. You want to try to eat healthier, and also getting that good 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I know some people can't get that. Sometimes I'm one of those people. So, try to find some naps in between there. But these are the things that's going to help your body, your mental state, work at an optimal level. Okay. There's some things that you can practice, or that you should try to practice. One of them happens to be meditation, or, a breathing technique to where you're just in calmness or in stillness, and you're just letting go of all of the stress and just things that has just boggled you down from the day before or the night before you went to bed. That way you're not waking up with them on you. Exercising, exercise is going to help, release some of that tension, because you're able to just get that force out, work that force out. And it's also going to improve your sleep, because again, you're working out, it's helping you, get those stressful things off of your body, which is again going to help your body to be calm and relax. And then, there's also visualization. I love visualization, and I use visualization also with when it comes to your body. Okay. Your body, you want to visualize what you want your body to look like. I say that because the number is great on the scale that you want to see go down, but you also have to know that there's going to be a point in time where that scale is going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. And the way that the scale lies to you, and you also have to understand, when you're stepping on that scale and you don't see the numbers you want to see, that can mess with your mental, that can mess with your mind. So what do I mean by the visualization of your body? We all have that outfit, that dress, that suit that we know we used to wear, and you couldn't tell us anything when we're in that outfit or that suit or in that dress. So what I tell people is, you find that suit and that dress, and you hang that suit, that dress, that outfit up in your room to where you can look at it every day. First thing when you wake up, last thing when you go to sleep. Putting your mind into that outfit, knowing that I'm going to get into that outfit. And also, you have to understand that your muscle, when you're developing muscle, has more density than fat. 5 pounds of muscle can be that small, and then 5 pounds of fat is like that. So that scale won't move, but your inches will not lie to you. I also tell people, once a month, get your inches taken. Your shoulders, from your chest, your core, your hips, your thighs, even your calves, and then also take pictures as well once a month. That way you can also see the changes in your body. Again, we're working with that visualization, and then every now and then, do something for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And what I mean by that, have fun with yourself. Buy yourself something special. When you hit certain milestones with certain goals, take care of yourself. Don't just hit that goal and then, just stay with it. Just embrace it, have fun with it. And then when it comes to, mental, and you have a lot on our mind because there's a lot going on right now in the world, have that person that you can talk to, you know, um, they can help you, find new ways to manage your stress. They can help you find new ways to, get that relief out. Doesn't all have to be meditation, doesn't have to be breathing techniques. If you like listening to music, if you like listening to motivational speakers, or if you like boxing, find something when you know that your mental state, right now is just not in a happy state. Find something that's going to help release those stressors so you can put your body in a better state. This is also going to help your body as well. It helps your body feel good. It helps your body, fight off illnesses, because, you're sending a signal in your body that's helping fight off those, good, bad germs that's in our body, where they don't multiply and then they, make us sick and things like that. Now, when it comes to mental health, we already know, or mental focus and mental clarity. Again, we don't make any medical claims or things like that, but we already know one of our products that helps us with our mental is our Flare. And I love to tell you that Flare will get you there. We have the guarana in there that provides benefits where it, gives you energy, helps with your brain function, your alertness, your awareness, and also your memory performance. Okay. It's going to help the brain relax. I love taking the Flare first thing in the morning before I meditate, because what that does is, again, it helps my brain to relax, especially from the day that I had, or the night that I had, or just in case if my dreams were somewhere wild and I woke up with them still on my mind, or 50 million other things on my mind. This Flare is going to help your body, your brain relax, so you can focus on what you really need to focus on. And again, I love meditation. I love, the first 15 minutes of my day sitting down with myself before my kids get up, before my wife get up, or sometimes she's already up and going to work, and just sitting with myself, visualizing what I want to get done, not only for the day, but also for my body, also for my health as well. So that's number one, your mental health. Mental is very important. This is the keys to your ignition. So we always want to take care of your mental first. Now, number two, 60% of your body, up to 60% of your body is made up of water. So you can say that drinking water is very, very important, correct? Absolutely. So we want to make sure that we're getting enough water in our bodies, ladies and gentlemen. I know you see a lot of people walking around with gallon jugs, and they're drinking that, and that's good. They're flushing their body out. But there are some people who can't get that gallon in. Okay, so you want to make sure you get as close to at least half a gallon, if you can't get the whole full. And what this does is it helps prevent your body of dehydration. Dehydration causes unclear thinking. It also causes mood changes. It also causes your body to overheat, constipation, kidney stones. Okay. If you're not getting enough water, this is what it causes. Now, when you get enough water in your body, this will help your body temperature be normal. And that's what we want. We don't want our body temperature to where we're, having a fever or things like that. It's just like your car again, when the radiator is hot, you got to put that antifreeze or some water in there to keep it at its optimal level. It's not the juices, it's not the sodas. I know sometimes, or the teas, not our teas, just the sweet teas and those, peach teas and things like that. Those things, have, sugar in it, and, it has different, chemicals in it that is affecting your body, and the water, what it's doing is replenishing your body. Again, your body, again, is made up of 60% of water. So you want to make sure that you keep your body regulated with water. Now, your water is going to deliver important nutrients to all of your cells, and your cells is important. Again, going back to mental as well, because when you have these good cells producing through your mental thoughts, you also are going to replenish those cells with your good nutrients with getting enough water in your body. And it's also going to help your your muscles postpone, muscle fatigue. Okay. This also helps with weight loss and feeling fuller longer, which is a good thing because we want to feel fuller longer. That way, we're not constantly snacking on things that we shouldn't be snacking on throughout the day. Okay. And then we know that drinking enough water is going to help remove those toxins from our body, your liver, your lungs, your skin, your intestines. Okay. Again, it helps keep your body healthy at a chemical balance, healthy chemical balance in your body. Now, again, with that water that we're drinking, enough of it, again, you at least try to get up to half a gallon. Okay. That's eight 16-ounce bottle of water. So, one of these things. All right. Now, when it's detoxing your body, what's going to help detox our body even more? We have that Vasia Detox Tea. So we know the Vasia Detox Tea cleanses the upper and lower part of your intestines. Okay. It's a soluble fiber that is, again, helping with these microorganisms that's affecting the inside in our body and also the outside of our body as well, which is bacteria, some yeast and some fungi as well. I'm a fun guy, that was a horrible joke. I'm sorry. Never mind. We're going to scratch the jokes. I'm not a comedian. But this is also going to help speed up that detoxification in our body because of the great ingredients that's in our detox tea that's helping us get rid of those impurities in our body. And we know the world we live in today, it's in our air, it's in our food, it's the people that comes close to us, touching again. So this is helping not only the inside of our body, but also the outside of our body as well when it comes to, drinking that water and also drinking the Vasia Detox Tea. We're getting, that skin inside to, get rid of or skin on the outside to get rid of those impurities. And then we're also taking care of our inside, which is gut health. All right. Gut health is very important as well. Your gut and your brain is connected. Okay. You have to make sure that you take care of your gut health. Now, your Valet 30 when detoxing, which I absolutely love. Here it is right here, your Valet 30. All right. So 1 cap a day, 95% absorption rate, much better than your tablet vitamins, which is only going to give you 20%, if that, because it has to be broken down throughout your digestive system. Because this is a liquid, you get the 95% absorption rate. And I'm going to give you a tip. Some of you might not know this, and some of you might. Okay. When it comes to your Valet 30, all right, before you just take the shot and take it all the way through your body, you want to hold it under your tongue for 10 to 15 seconds. What that is going to do is, because under your tongue, you have many capillaries, which is these tiny blood vessels. Okay. This helps directly absorb our liquid vitamin into your bloodstream without going through your digestive system. Now, again, you're still going to get that 95% absorption rate when the Valet 30 goes through your digestive system. But to help it reach your bloodstream much, much faster, you want to hold it under your tongue for 10 to 15 seconds. Again, that is hitting those tiny blood vessels, which is helping those vitamins and minerals get directly into your bloodstream. So this is just a little tip to help, get all those good natural vitamins and energy back into your body when it comes to, detoxing and things of that nature. Now, something that is very important, number 3, okay? Water, the mental is important, water is important. What's very important, because once you start getting physical, once you start lifting these weights, once you start putting your body through the motion of working out, you want to stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, stretching is important before and after. A lot of people just like to stretch after. No, you want to stretch before as well. Stretching is going to help with your muscle imbalance, poor posture, and it also is going to improve your movement and lessen injuries. Okay, you want to wake those muscles up. You don't want to just go in and work out cold. You want to get the muscles ready to go through a workout that you're going to go through, whether it be HIIT, whether it be compound, whether it be isolated movements. This is going to, again, protect your joints and protect your muscles from getting fatigued much faster and also going through injuries as well. And this is what we want to do. So stretching is very key. And along with stretching, because when you're working out, especially when it comes to weight training, you're going to not develop, but your body is going to produce what is called a lactic acid. Now, this lactic acid is what has your body either that day or the next day or 2 days later in a soreness mode. Now, sore is good, pain is bad. You can be sore because you're pushing those muscles, but you don't want to be in pain. If you're in pain, you have done something wrong and you need to go get that checked out. Now, if you're sore, then that is just the muscles still tense, still tightening up. So you want to do more stretching. You also want to have, your nice foam roller. Okay, your foam roller is going to help relieve tensions and knots. You want to gently roll over, whatever knots that you have. What that's going to do is going to stimulate the Golgi tendon organs to help muscle tension. This will help restore your body, again, back to its optimal level of function. Again, we're working out and sometimes we get tight, sometimes we have knots. And, when you go into the gym with those knots and being tight, the muscle that you're trying to focus on and work out with starts to incorporate different muscle groups to help, and that's not what we want. We want to be able to focus on that one muscle that we're working on. We don't want the compensations of other muscles, because that takes the full benefit of working that muscle out, or getting that muscle prepared and ready to work out. You also have little foam balls like this that the foam roller sometimes can't get up into the neck area. So again, you're going to just gently roll over, tight areas that have knots, again, stimulating that Golgi tendon organ, which again is going to help release that muscle tension. You never want to also go into the gym tight. You want to go in as relaxed and loose as possible. This is again why stretching and flexibility is so important. And then also you can have what I love this thing right here. This is my foam roller stick. This helps me get to certain places that the foam roller can't. Again, you're gonna just put slight pressure on that muscle that is sore or that muscle that is tight, and just gonna roll that lactic acid out. You're gonna roll those knots out. You're gonna roll that tightness out. And to me, it's so important to work on stretching and flexibility, because I love to dance, people. For those of you who know me, and I can't have muscles and be stiff. You've seen people who walk around, they can't move their neck, they can't scratch their back, they got people helping them out. None of us want to have that problem, but we all want to look good. This is your body. Your body is going to get to where you want to get it to, okay? But you also have to make it your necessary, okay? You have to make it your necessary, because again, this is your body. Your body is the most important thing that you have, all right? Without your body, there is nothing, okay? Now, number 4, we're getting into the workouts, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It does not take, and I used to be this person, an hour and a half to 2 hours to get a great workout in. It really only takes anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes, knowing what you're doing. Okay, you can get to that hour and that's fine, but you don't need to be in there more than an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours. Okay, there are workouts that you can also do, at home while you're sitting at a desk. A couple things I'm going to show you. All right, so you can grab some weights. Okay. Again, you're going to have your posture sitting up. If you have, a back on your chair, you're going to sit all the way on the back of your chair, making sure that you're sitting up nice, straight, and tall. And then we're going to do what is called shoulder press, okay? So your shoulder press is just going up like that, which is going to work your shoulders, your rotator cuffs, and a little bit of the latissimal dorsi, and also your traps as well. And you're going to come down to 90 degrees, no further than that, okay? 90 degrees down and all the way back up, okay? These are something that you can do because we're all at home, all right, sitting in front of a desk, okay? Making sure that you stay physical. A lot of us are not going out to the gyms because a lot of these gyms aren't following protocol, wearing masks and checking people for their temperatures and things like that. So these are things that you can do in your house. Now, to help you with, certain things like your compound movements, because your compound movements is where, you're really going to, see your weight loss come off much faster, along with HIIT movements. But everybody can't do HIIT workouts. Now, your compound movements, what they do is they activate more muscles than one, which is your isolated movements. So again, your compound movements are, and I'll stand up and do this one, things like a squat to a shoulder press, okay? What that is doing is working your quads, your hamstrings, it's working your glutes. It's also, again, working your shoulders. It's working your latissimal dorsi and a little bit of the traps. Okay, when it comes to your squats, ladies and gentlemen, you also want to make sure, and this is with any workout, not just squats, you want to make sure that you're doing the exercise the right and the correct way. I see people doing exercises, especially squats, the incorrect way. You want to make sure that your knees never go above your toes or up before your toes. And that's also with lunges as well. Now, if you don't have weights, again, you can use your own body to get that workout in. Excuse me. When it comes to, again, we're looking to lose the weight. Okay, we're looking to burn fat. You have to keep that heart rate up between the fat burning zone between 120 and 150. Okay, now compound movements helps with that, because again, you have multiple muscles working out, which is going to speed up that heart rate. Now, here's the trick. You can't take a minute to 2 minutes of a break, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds, no more than a minute when it comes to your break. And that's also with isolated movements as well. When you're doing isolated movements, isolate means work on one muscle at a time. That's it. So if you're just doing a regular curl, all you're focusing on is that bicep. This is not going to get your heart rate up, but it is going to help develop that muscle. So what do we do in between our sets? You can do things like jump ropes for 30 seconds as your break, or 45 seconds. You can do things like mountain climbers for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You can run in place. What this does is it gets your heart rate up into that fat burning zone while doing isolated movements. And when you're done with, that workout break, because you're doing jump ropes or mountain climbers or things that are keeping your heart rate up, you go right back into that isolated movement. Okay. Now, if you have a certain body or a certain weight that you're at, and again, you're just developing muscle, then those isolated movements, yes, are going to be good for you, because now you're just focusing on the muscle. You've got down to, whatever you see your goal weight as, and now you're building on that body. Now, your Caprice CBD infused coffee. I absolutely love this Caprice CBD infused coffee. And I know you're asking, why am I tying that into the workout portion? Well, because of the CBD is going to help reduce muscle inflammation. This is a great post-workout recovery, ladies and gentlemen. I drink one in the morning and I drink one after my workout, before I go to bed, because it's going to help get that inflammation out of my muscle. It's also going to help slow down the chemical messages that boosts your supply of cannabinoids, which helps your muscles relax and reduce tension. So if you have not tried the Caprice CBD infused coffee for a post-workout, I suggest you do, okay? It's a wonderful thing, because we know that when working out, our body gets tight, our body gets sore, and that's just because of the inflammation, and that's because of the tension and the tightness that is in our body from working out. It's not a bad thing. You're working out, again, sore is good, pain is bad. but you don't want to continuously have that sore feeling. You don't want to be sore days on days on days. So we have these awesome, amazing products that's going to help us, again, relax our body, relax our muscles to help us, recover faster, repair faster. And again, it also is, going to, get that inflammation out of your muscle. And again, you also have, back to your flare, which is have your BCAAs in it, which is going to help, again, with your muscle recovery and also increases your muscle performance. And again, when working out, you're sweating, you're getting things out of your body. You're sweating out those toxins. You're sweating out, good, bad, minerals, things like that. Perfect thing, Valet 30. It doesn't just have to be one shot. You can have 2 shots. There's some people that take 2 or 3 shots, but the Valet 30 is going to replenish your body, replenish your muscles. Is going to help put all of those natural things. Is going to help your body tie back together, help your muscles tie back together faster, stronger, and repair faster. Because when you're working out, you're actually tearing your muscles down. You're tearing them apart. So proper food, proper nutrition is going to help with that, okay? And then also the Capri CBD infused coffee has that Garcinia kombucha in it, which helps with controlling your appetite. So it's great for late night drink because it'll stop you from those late night snacks, okay? Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you. Now, nutrition, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very key, okay? You have good fats, you have good carbs, and you also have your good proteins. When it comes to your good fats, you have your avocados, you have your nuts. Some people are gonna like this. Dark chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna say somebody's name, but I know somebody who like dark chocolate that I'm getting ready to train. But we're not gonna say their name. Now, dark chocolate, 70% or higher of the cocoa percent. Okay, helps improve your antioxidants. Okay, not the whole bar though. On your workout days, have 1 or 2 of those squares, because when it comes to your nutrition, the key is to burn more calories than you're putting into your body. I don't care if you're a vegetarian, a vegan, you eat clean, you have a proper nutrition. If you're not burning off more calories than what you're putting in, your body is going to store that away as fat. Okay, and that's what we're wanting to get rid of, is that fat, and replace it with muscle, so we can see ourselves get back to the body that we want to see ourselves get into. Okay, portion control is key. There are a lot of apps that's out there. One of them I know is MyFitnessPal. Helps you with counting your calories. Making sure that you're under a certain calorie count to burn off to help you lose the weight. Okay, if you're at a maintenance level, which is about 2,000 calories a day, then you're just maintaining, or you're going higher. We're not in that right now. What we're trying to do is we're trying to strip the body of that fat. So what we're going to do is we're going to be eating anywhere between 4 to 6 smaller, healthier portion size meals. I know a lot of you are like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm trying to lose weight. Why do you want me to eat more? Remember, there's smaller, healthier portion size meals. Knowing, how much protein you need to have. Your egg whites are good protein. Lean beef or grass-fed, beef. Grass-fed chicken and your fish. Your good carbs, which is bananas. Half a banana though, because bananas does have a lot of carbs in it. Half of a sweet potato. Your blueberries. All right, even though it's mostly water, it still has 14.5% carbs in it, and chickpeas are good as well. It's going to have 27.4 carbs in it, and also 8% of your fiber. But portion control is key. Knowing how much protein to carbs and fat you have to put into your body. And I know a lot of you are like, well, how do I know that? How do I do that? This is when you reach out to, a nutritionist or a dietitian that's going to help you. Not a diet, ladies and gentlemen. Diets don't work. Okay, you're only going to be on that diet until you get to your goal, and then you're like most people are going to go back to eating what they're eating, and that weight's going to come back much faster, much harder. Have you ever talked to somebody and say, man, you were doing so great. What's going on? I see a couple things adding back up. First thing they say is, I fell off my diet, because they don't work. So as a nutritionist, what I try to do is I try to find the food. We know fried foods are bad, okay, but we also know we're human. So we're going to go out and we're going to, watch a football game, get some wings, this and that and other, get them naked and get the sauce on the side. you know, because we're all going to live. We're all going to have fun. You're all going to go out and have a couple of drinks with your friends, but we're not doing this every weekend, you know. You want to start making these changes like, hey, I know we kick it every weekend, but I'm going to have to cut it down to, once a month because I'm trying to change my body, Again, cheat days. Cheat days are horrible because cheat days take away what you did. But you can have a cheat meal, not a cheat day. When it comes to your cheat meal, you also still want to have it in the same function of what your meal plan is. You don't want to overdo it on your cheat meal, just that one meal. So if you're only supposed to have 3 ounces of a certain type of meat, and then the rest is a cup and a half or whatever, your fruits, your vegetables, things like that. Keep it that way. Even when you go out, once you get into the routine of this, you'll be able to go out to restaurants and be able to eyeball how much you're supposed to eat, how much you're supposed to take away and take home with you. Okay. Again, diets don't work just because, again, what diets do, they die after you get to your goals. And you also have to ask yourself, do I plan on staying on this type of a diet for the rest of my life? And that's very important, So this is why diets fall off. So what I do is, again, I work with, what you're already eating. If I know there's some things we have to take out, that's what we're going to do. But it's all about portion control. Again, you can be the healthiest person in the world eating nothing but healthy and great foods. But if you're taking in still more calories than what you are burning off, your body is still going to add that fat on to the body. Okay, so those were my my 5 points that I want to go over when it comes to the training. Also let you know how our products tie in. I love these products because I honestly believe that they put these products together and they thought about how they work, and they all work synergetically together to help your body work at its optimal level. Again, you want to take care of your car, you want to take care of your body. Okay, so stay on your products, stay with your fitness, have somebody that's going to help you be accountable. Get you an accountable fitness partner or accountable workout partner that's going to help help you and push you to your goals and help you just better you. That's what it's about, helping each other be a better you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce my good friend that I just met, Miss Shea Ortiz, what she is going to do, because we was getting physical, but again, we're getting physical, knowing how to make sure your body has to, work at its optimal level, what to do, what to put in it, how to think, and things of that nature, mental, drinking water, stretching, then your workouts and your nutrition. But Miss Shea Ortiz, she is a mother of a 3-year-old and a 12-year-old. Okay, which we know the 3-year-old has all the energy. The 3-year-old's probably running the house. She's also a wife. She is a personal trainer as well. And she's going to tell you her story. She's going to tell you her story because, again, like I said, sometimes we fall off, but you might have that accountability partner that hasn't seen you, say, hey, let's get back on, let's get to it. Okay, and she's going to tell you her story of how she's done that. And she's also going to tell you how to fall in love with your body again. Okay, I'm going to say that again. She's going to talk to you about how to fall in love with your body again, because this is your body and you should love your body. So Ms. Shea Ortiz, are you ready to take over and share with the people your vision and your journey?
Yes. Hi, Tava Nation. How y'all doing this morning on this Saturday morning? I'm so happy to be here with you all and talk about falling in love with your body again. As Emil said, I am a mother of 2. And when you have kids, your body changes, right? So I'm going to talk about my journey, my background, and where I am today and how I have been able to do so. So I was always into fitness, okay? So I was always a girl. I ran track in high school. I ran track in college. So I never did think about, the foods that I was eating and how it could affect my body until after that time. So after college, as you get older, your metabolism slows down. I had my first child and I was in school getting my master's degree. And next thing I know, I'm looking like, okay, how did I gain all this weight? So I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do? And I was yo-yoing back and forth. I really wasn't working out. I really wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. I just thought that I could still eat whatever I want and do what I want, like that early 20-year-old body. And that was not the case after having my first child. So I got back into eating a little bit healthier, changing some habits, and it was not easy, y'all. It was not easy because when you come from a background where you just used to everything just burning off and you can eat whatever you want and you still look good, and then you think you could do that again, that's not the case. So I kind of yo-yo back and forth, and I started not liking the way I looked in my clothes. And I always had like a nice frame, but my stomach looked like I was pregnant all the time. And I worked in the school system, so kids would ask me if I was pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. But my stomach always looked like I was pregnant. I used to always try to hold it in and hide it. And it was just no holding in or hiding it. You can only try to hold in but so much. And so I started just not liking myself. I started not liking the way I looked. I started not liking the way my clothes felt. And so I started making little changes. I didn't, make drastic changes. I just started making little changes. Now, I'm a sweets person. I love sweets. I love cookies and stuff like that. So I was the type of person that I had to have something sweet after every meal. After breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, I had to have some sweet. So I had to start making little changes like, okay, well, if I'm eating something sweet 3 times a day, I'm going to take it down to 2 times a day. Then 1 time a day. Then I'm only do it a few times a week to 2 times a week. And soon I got to the point where I would only have my cheat meal, not a whole day. I would have my cheat on the weekend. I would have something that I like some cookies, a couple of cookies or something like that. But I had to get to that point, and I had to realize that it wasn't always easy, when I was yo-yoing back and forth. But I started taking control of my body. And one thing that I do say, and that I did, and I say this to my personal training clients, is you have to look in the mirror and find things that you like about yourself. You may not like everything, but I always say, look, think about 3 to 5 things that you love about your body, that you love about yourself. Look in the mirror and say those things. They will help you. It will help you to be able to find things that you love about yourself, even through your journey. That's something that I had to do because I wasn't always a personal trainer. So I did those things to get myself back on track. I started doing better with exercising, started off walking. I joined a running club, and I was walking in the running club. Now, I ran track, but I was a sprinter, so I wasn't for the long distance. So I was walking in the beginning with the running club, and then I started jogging, and then I got to the point where I was able to run the full 2 or 3 miles that we did every week. So you have to give yourself some grace and just go with the flow. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Find the little things that you love about yourself. Find the little things that you love about your body. And I got to the point where I started bodybuilding, y'all. I got into bodybuilding a few years ago, and it is not easy. I would tell you that it is not easy. It looks glamorous when you're on the stage, but it is not easy. And like Demille was saying, it is very mental in your fitness. So it was not easy for me to transition from that, because you think you're in shape, but then when you get into bodybuilding, it's a whole nother level, okay? So I am working my way back to that part of me. You can see on the screen, those were the 3 competitions I did. And even in the beginning, y'all, like my first 2 pictures, people was like, you look so good. But I did not place. I did not place at all in my first 2 bodybuilding competitions. And I was a little bit upset about that, but I knew that I just had to keep going. I had to keep being consistent. I had to keep working on myself. What can I improve? What can I improve? And that last picture, y'all, I got first place. And I got second overall. So I was very pleased and happy with my progress. And you see, when you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So once you put your mind to it and you start working on yourself and you start seeing the little changes, you're like, okay, so my arm's coming in. I like that. Or, it's just little small stuff. Your shirt or your pants may feel a little bit looser. Don't always rely on the scale. Just love the little small accomplishments that you're having. So you might, feel a little better. You might have more energy. You may feel like that you can do more throughout the day. So just love the little small things. Love the little journeys as you go on, because it will definitely help you. If you don't always rely on the scale, it will definitely help you to appreciate the little small accomplishments that you have. And, you will start loving your body for you. You have to love your body for you. You can't do it for anybody else. It has to be for you, okay? That's one thing I always say. It has to be for you. You can't do it for anybody else, because if you're not doing it for yourself, you'll end up going back. Okay. So, I'm going to be starting my journey pretty soon, getting back into bodybuilding. I kept putting it off after I had my daughter. I kept putting it off every year. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of dedication. And so I wanted to do it, but I just couldn't. So now I'm focused on getting back to at least one competition this year. So y'all got to be rooting me on. I haven't made any plans as to what competition I want to do, but I will be getting back to that this year. But love your body, y'all. You only got one body. Love it, appreciate it, take care of it. And let me tell you, these products are amazing. Since I've been using these products, they have been so amazing. I use all of them. I use all of the products. I use the Vicia Detox Tea to help me to detox and cleanse my body. And I know you may be thinking, well, you're a personal trainer, you work out, you eat healthy, but you still need to cleanse. Like I say, I like my cheat meals. So, I still cleanse. And oh my God, the Valet 30. That's like my homegirl. That's my best friend. I make sure I have her every day. And the Flare really has helped me so much with having a lot of energy. I have a toddler, y'all. I have a 3-year-old. So you definitely have to have a lot of energy. And, I'm working out myself and I'm helping other people. So I love that it helps me to build muscle mass. It gives me those probiotics. And I take my Flare every single day. Now with the coffee, let me tell y'all, because I ran track for so many years and run for so many years, I do a lot of HIIT exercises. My knees tore up from the floor up, okay? This CBD coffee, since I've been drinking this CBD coffee, it has helped me so much. Like when I'm working out, my knees don't hurt as much. I even was in the gym yesterday and I didn't have my knee braces on and I felt good. So, I'm not making any medical claims or anything, but I'm just saying what it has done for me since using these products. So I just have incorporated them in my healthy lifestyle, along with changing my healthy eating habits, along with exercising. And you could do that too. Just take your time, be consistent, don't overwhelm yourself. Even if you mess up, don't beat yourself up and just say, okay, well, I ate, a candy bar, so I'm just going to eat the rest of the week what I want. No, if you fall off the wagon, get back on it. Okay. So, follow me on my journey, y'all. I am so excited about this. I love all aspects of health and fitness. I love helping people to reach their full potential. And as a mom, I understand, we're always taking care of everybody else. And we are the last person that we take care of. But you have to step back and be a little selfish a little bit and make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're loving on yourself and you're loving your body. And I'm telling you, when you do that, everything will start falling into place. It was just start going hand in hand, going together. And like I said, it's going to be hard in the beginning. You know, you trying to stay consistent, but once you keep doing it and keep doing it, it just becomes a lifestyle. You don't even want some of the things that you used to eat. You don't even want that anymore. You don't have a taste for it. You don't have a desire for it, because now it's becoming a lifestyle to you. And you're just taking it. It's just second nature. That's what has helped me so much. This has helped me so much through this process. So listen, fall in love with your body. Love yourself. Do the good things for your body. Use the products in conjunction with healthy eating and exercising. And I'm telling you, you will start loving the way you feel, and you will start loving the energy that you have. It would just be so, everything would just start falling into place and just falling together. And it's just going to become a lifestyle for you. It'll be a lifestyle. I always tell my people, aim to be fit, not skinny. You don't have to be skinny. You have to be fit and healthy. So yes, I love it. I love it. But that is what I have been doing. That is my journey. That's how I started off. Like I said, y'all have to keep following me and watching as I get back into my next journey. It'll be my 4th bodybuilding competition that I'm gonna work on getting back into this year. And so I'm so excited about that. I'm just so excited to share the journey with everyone. And listen, I want to be here for my kids until they get old. So, you know, I have to take care of myself and take care of my body, and it also teaches your kids. I'm telling you, my son, he's 12. He's looking at labels and he's like, Mom, this got this much sugar in it, or Mom, this is gluten-free. I have him looking at labels, and he just does it really automatically. And when they see me like work out at home, you know, even my daughter, she tries to do squats, and she'll say, come on, Mommy. And she's trying to do exercises and stuff with me. So when you start changing your habits, your kids will follow. Now, of course, they're not going to always eat everything that, you know, you want them to eat. Of course, my kids still love snacks and, you know, the little junk and stuff too. But as you start making healthy changes and changing your lifestyle, your kids will definitely follow, or even just people around you. You know, my husband, he started making some healthy lifestyle changes too. He uses the products. He just detoxed again last night. So, you know, it's a family thing. You know, if you just start incorporating some little things and bringing your family into it, you know, it'll be just that much better. So that's what I love. I just love, you know, to share this information with you all about how I was able to do that. And like I said, it wasn't always easy. It was not always easy. I would be the first to tell you that. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, oh, it's going to be a piece of cake, girl. All you have to do is just do this, do that. No, it's very mental, and you just have to take it one step at a time. You just have to take it one step at a time. So, you know, even though people say, well, you don't look that bad, but listen, I still have a journey. You know, I'm still working on me, because you know what, even though, you know, people are looking from the outside in, you know, you're working on yourself for you. So even though people might be like, oh, you're not that big, you don't look that bad. I mean, people used to tell me that even when I didn't like myself, like, you're not big at all. I wish I was your size. But it's how you feel. It's how you feel. It's how you perceive yourself. And if you don't feel good about yourself, you're not going to be able to, you know, continue with some of the things that you love to do or that you like to do. So, you know, that's why I say you definitely have to fall in love with what you're doing, and just find the little things that you love about working out, or the healthier foods that you like to eat. You know, the little small changes. My clothes fit different. They feel looser on me. I'm able to wake up earlier. I have more energy. You know, all of that we call them non-scale victories. Celebrate those non-scale victories. And even if you lost 1 pound, 1 pound is a lot. So don't get down on yourself when you only have lost like 1 pound, 2 pounds, 5 pounds. 5 pounds is like a little baby. You know, some babies are like 5 to 7 pounds when they're first born. So just think about that. You know, you lost a baby, okay? A baby in ounces of fat. So, it's definitely going to be a journey for you, but I know you all can do it. I know y'all can handle it. Tava Nation, I know you all can do this. Just find the little things, like I said, even if you just look in the mirror and just say 3 to 5 things that you love about yourself and that you love about your body. Find those things, find it, and if you can't think of 3 to 5 things, if you think of 1 or 2, then add to it as you go along your journey. Add to it and just say, okay, I like the way my shirt is fitting on me now. I like the way my collarbone look. I mean, it could be something simple. Your face is getting smaller. You see a little muscle popping in your bicep, or you see a little muscles popping in your legs. So you have to find those small things and celebrate it, so that you just still feel good about your journey, feel good about what you're doing, and continue on. Because if you don't, it can kind of make you slip back into, some of the things that you used to do. So it is definitely mental, but you can do it. So
yes,
let's just fall in love, right?
yes, I absolutely love, everything that you said. And I love the fact that, as trainers, we know that the mental is very important in falling in love with the small things. And this is, something that I want to ask you. How did you keep your mental, together? How did you, appreciate, the small things? Because we know there are, again, the number on the scale, like I said earlier, will lie to you, because you're starting to develop muscle. You're starting to get fat, and muscle is more dense. So this is why I tell, the people that I work out with as well, we're going to pay attention to your clothes, not just the number, because again, that number messes with your mental, and that makes people give up. So what was it that helped put you in that great mental state, whether it be, like I said, meditation, breathing? What was something that helped you?
Well, one thing is I had to hide that scale, because if you don't, you'll be putting on that scale every day. Did I lose a pound? Did I lose a pound? I had to move that scale, like hide it, put it away. And I had to make myself not weigh myself every day and not be so worried about how much weight I was losing. And what I would do is I would do a lot of, listening to music and things like that, reading different material, using other people as inspirations, like other people that I knew personally that have, went on a journey, or either, that I've seen on social media. I would use that daily. Sometimes I would have people's pictures on my phone, not to be like them, not to look like them, but to just give me that motivation. Like, okay, Shea, you got to keep going. Right. Especially when I was bodybuilding, because bodybuilding is a whole nother level from just working out and training. Right. So, some days I'll be like, I quit. I'm not doing this no more. I'm just forget it. Just that's it. But
we were talking about, the mental and the visualization. I know you're getting back to bodybuilding. I was telling people, to work on that mental and visualization, put up that bad outfit that, you look bad in. First thing you look up to, last thing you fall asleep on. So I know with bodybuilding, especially with females, there's certain, I would call them bikinis, that you have to work to get into. So what is this? What do you do to help keep, and I love the fact that you said, fit and healthy. Because everybody always think when trainers talking about working out, oh, you want me to be skinny. No, I want you to be fit and healthy. But back to that mental, what process that you use when it comes to, okay, I know I have to get into that outfit right there.
Yes, putting it on.
And also getting measured once a month.
Yes, you definitely had to put it on. I'm a figure competitor, so it's different divisions. But when you put that bikini on, it's going to show you everything that you need to do and what you need to work on. And it just gives you motivation, just give you motivation. I would say positive affirmations to myself every day, whether it was about dealing with that or dealing with my life in general. That helped me get through it a lot. Like you said, a lot of like meditation, and kind of when you first get up in the morning, focusing on what you need to do for the day. And you have to take some time out for yourself and do something that you love. Especially, like I say, us mothers, we so used to taking care of everybody else and doing everything for everyone else that we kind of don't do things for ourselves. So I had to take time, like going to the nail salon, get my nails and my toes done. That was like a mental break for me. And that helped me to relax and rejuvenate and kind of get myself back on track and just to not have to think about anyone else or anything but me. So you definitely have to take some time for yourself and just kind of get into your own zone to kind of get your mind right. And then you can continue with everything else.
Absolutely. Well, Miss Shea, I want to thank you for just joining me and me joining you with this awesome and amazing information. Now, fall in love with your body banners. You will find them in your Tava University, okay? Go and get that banner, okay? So you can support and fall in love with your body again. You're also going to see pictures of people, falling in love with their body and showing you how they have, gotten their body back into shape. Again, don't forget to follow us on Tava Lifestyle HQ and also start following our YouTube page, Tava Lifestyle. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and receiving this information. Again, it's about being fit and healthy, not being skinny. We will see you in the gyms reaching your fitness goals. We out.
Gotta Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind. New multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team getting money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you gotta Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 It go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind. New multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.